Here's our first Dogg Byte video of the new year, so welcome to 2020, where we can all see a little bit clearer. We have a packed episode for you all. First, we want seniors to know about a Lunch and Learn 3-part series that will take place first on January 29th, then February 5th, and February 12th. Here we'll talk about and help you establish your plan or steps you need to take for after high school, complete college applications, and then complete and start financial aid documents. Now, on to more Dogg Bytes.
Hey Winder-Barrow students, I hope you're off to a great start this second semester. I'm Miss Rayberg, and I wanted to introduce myself for those of you that I have not met. I am one of your assistant principals. I'm primarily in charge of academics. My history, a little bit about my history. I taught English at the other high school in the county, the one that shall not be named, for a while. And I've also been an assistant principal at Jackson County. I'm excited to be back in Barrow County and to be with you at Winder-Barrow. Please come by and introduce yourself at any point. I am located at Spaghetti Junction. My office is there for you to come by anytime. Just a little bit about academics. I want you to continue to have a great year, a great second semester. I want you to get involved in something you haven't been involved in yet and really focus. But please remember that the point of school is to get your credits and to graduate. We want to see you on the 50. If things did not go well the first semester, your parents and guardians received a parent link message already about recovering those classes. If you failed an academic course last semester, you need to meet with your counselor soon to pick up a Foothills credit transfer form. It's very important. Any student who has failed a course needs to complete credit recovery to make sure you're not behind and that we see you on the 50 and that you graduate on time. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Miss Watson, what's your plan for this year?
I don't know. I don't have 20/20 vision.
Want to leave school early? Current sophomores and juniors, if you're interested in work-based learning, you can stop by the Work-Based Learning office in room 6201 to sign up for work-based learning for the 2020-2021 school year. The deadline to turn in an application is March the 2nd. Unlike the prior years, there's limited space for next school year, so don't be late. Stop by the office and pick up a blue application.
Speaking of 2020, new year, same eyes. Are you ready for the 2020-2021 school year? From February 3rd to the 7th, we will be in advisement every day of that week. Teachers will be working on second semester academic class recommendations, and students will be choosing what electives they want to take next school year. Don't forget, you will need to choose at least 3 electives and 5 elective alternates for a total of 8 electives. Make sure you choose classes you have interest in or are willing to try out. On February 18th, Winder-Barrow High School will have a course reveal night where everyone will receive a course reveal form listing the classes that they have been recommended for and the electives they chose. Any changes that need to be made are due in the counseling office by Friday, February 21st. No exceptions.
The third semester attendance challenge is officially on. So to qualify, you have to have 0 absences and 0 tardies from January 13th to March 10th. This is all grade levels. You'd be invited to attend our celebration on March 12th. But again, all grade levels, 0 absences, 0 tardies, perfect attendance party. We'll see you there on March 12th. Another reminder for AP students, registration is open for your exams. You guys know your dates. They are earlier than before. So you have instructions. They are on our counseling website. They are on the school website. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me or your AP teacher or consult our website. But just don't forget to follow those deadlines so you're not paying any late fees. And it is available online through College Board and through Total Registration.
Hi, I'm Miss Harris and I have a New Year's joke for you. So, what is a New Year's resolution? Something that goes in one year and out the other.
Well, hello there. Welcome for another fun-filled episode of Ask Mr. C. We got some great questions here. One of them here is, this comes up from Noah. What are the language requirements for graduation? If you mean language arts, it's 4 classes, you gotta take those. If you're talking about a foreign language, it's tricky. It's technically 0, but that's only depending on where you want to go to college. If you want to go to a 4-year school, you have to take 2 years of the same foreign language. If you want to go to a junior college, you don't have to take any. So it's up to you what languages you want to take. What's one of my favorite quotes? I can't believe I ate the whole thing. Homer J. Simpson. What classes can I sign up for dual enrollment? Okay, Miss Long's will be talking about this next month, and I think you have until April to sign up, so there'll be more information coming out. But in general, classes that are going to satisfy your graduation requirements from the state of Georgia. You have to take 4 language arts, 4 math, you have to take 4 specific social studies. So you can take those classes at college, like college level English, will fulfill your 12th grade English requirement, plus help you earn credit for college. If you take basket weaving or something, that'll only count as one of your electives. So it really just depends on what you're able to take and what fits in your schedule. But please, see Miss Long in the Career Center. She knows all about this. What type of student were I in high school? Oh boy. I was a D student. That doesn't even exist anymore. I graduated from Pope High School in 1993, and 74 to 70 was a D. Most of my academic classes were D's. I barely just passed by. If you take out my 3 years of choir, my 3 years of drama, my academic GPA was definitely under a 2. It was a 1 point something. I went to college for theater. After I decided I didn't want to do that, I had a high enough GPA I could transfer to University of Georgia. Here I am, and it's all glorious now. Anonymous. So, Shawty, if you had to pick a supervillain, who would you pick and why? I don't even know what you're asking me here. Okay, so, pick a supervillain to date? Am I gonna, pick a power to have? Am I looking to have someone to be my tag team partner for wrestling? I really, really don't know. But I really have to say that I've always kind of liked any kind of villain that can control people's minds. That's pretty cool, I have to say. What do we got here? And the big question. What's the difference between real bullying and versus sarcasm? Like friendly name calling versus kind of harsh name calling. This is a really tough question here, and I guess it comes from Aiden. There's 2 things I think you have to look at, okay? One, is your friendly banter back and forth, is it something that a person can change? I'll use myself, for example. I'll make a lot of fat guy comments because I'm a fatter guy, but I could lose weight and no longer be a fat guy. I did start going bald when I was in high school. I can't change me being bald. So if someone were to joke about me being bald, that's probably not the best thing to do. But I also think you have to look at the person you're talking about. Are they laughing with you? Is it something that they find humorous themselves? There's a little bit of self-deprivation out there. I mean, what's really going on? If you're doing it to hurt someone, that's probably going to be bullying, and they're not going to like it. So I wish I had a very simple, clear, concise answer, but I don't think there is one. I think it really depends on who's saying it, who's it being intended for. In the end, I'm going to have to say is, if it's a stranger to you, don't do it. If it's one of your friends, you just might have to have one of those tough conversations and say, hey, did I take it too far, the other day? So I wish I had more of a better answer, Aiden, but that's what I got. So keep the questions coming. We love them. We got some field trips coming up, and have a great day here at the WBHS.
Have you heard what happened to the man who shoplifted a calendar on New Year's Eve? He got 12 months.
We have just a few more items to cover. February 18th to March 2nd, the counseling office will meet with World History, 10th Lit, Government, and Econ classes to complete the Bridge Law lessons. Also, any WBHS student participating in the new tradition of senior letters, please submit your letters to the class of 2020 throughout the semester. Anyone can write a letter. Just make sure you address it to a senior. They are due by Friday, May 1st, 2020. Bring them to the front office of the WBHS. Lastly, counselors will be outside the cafeteria this Thursday, January 23rd, 2020, during all lunches for students to see their newly calculated GPAs and class rate. Thanks for watching. See you all next time.
2 has to go walking, 1 stops to tie his shoe, and he says, I'm gonna stay here and tie my shoe, you go on ahead.